Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are breaking down an absolutely thrilling clash from the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Group I just delivered a matchup that had, well, literally everything. We're talking early scares, tactical genius, and a massive moment of history. In match 17, France took on Senegal. So if you missed the action, or if you just want to understand exactly how this fascinating game was won and lost on a tactical level, you are definitely in the right place. Let's get into it. Okay, let's dive into this. Check out this post-match TikTok caption, because it perfectly summarizes the narrative arc we are about to explore today. It says, Mbappe steals the show. France fight back with a dominant second-half display to beat Senegal 3-1. Now, reading that, it sounds like a totally straightforward, resounding victory for the French, right? A record-breaking brace for Mbappe, a dominant second half. But as we're going to see today, the road to that final whistle was anything but easy. Section 1. A shocking first half. Going into this match with all of France's incredible star power, I think most of us expected total domination from the opening whistle. But those first 45 minutes simply did not go according to plan for the European giants. Senegal mounted an incredible threat right out of the gate. Their aggressive pressing completely unsettled the French team. They created some really excellent opportunities. Nicolas Jackson struck the post, he had another effort ruled out for offside, and Ismaïla Sarr missed a very promising chance. Meanwhile, on the flip side, despite boasting a star-studded attack, France was visibly frustrated. Mbappe, Dembélé, and Elise were totally struggling to find their rhythm against Senegal's incredibly disciplined defensive setup. It's really rare to see a French squad outpressed quite like this. Which brings us to the halftime result. France 0, Senegal 0. Just imagine the urgency, and, maybe a few thrown water bottles, inside that French locker room. For a team with real championship aspirations, this wasn't just a slow start. It was a full-blown tactical crisis that they desperately needed to solve before stepping back onto the pitch. Section 2, the tactical masterstroke. How do you fix a disjointed attack in the middle of a high-stakes World Cup match? Let's get analytical here. How exactly did France turn it around? Because when they came back out after the break, they looked like a completely different team. Think about it. If you're the manager, what do you change? Do you pull your star players? Do you completely overhaul your formation? So the crucial point is this idea of a central shift. The French coaching staff made a really specific, highly targeted adjustment. They moved Michael Elise into a central role. By overloading the middle of the pitch, it suddenly created all this extra operating space for Kylian Mbappe out on the wing, which immediately improved their overall attacking fluidity. It was the exact tactical key they needed to unlock that super stubborn Senegalese defense. Section 3. Mbappe makes history. Let's move to and see how this builds, because once that tactical key was turned, the floodgates absolutely opened. The timeline of the second half really says it all. In this 66th minute, the tweak pays off perfectly. The breakthrough happens when Mbappe latches onto a brilliant pass from, who else? Michael Elise, and calmly finishes to make it 1-0. Then, in the 82nd minute, Bradley Barcola finishes confidently to double the advantage on his actual World Cup debut. But the drama wasn't quite over. Deep into stoppage time, Senegal's Ibrahim Baye pulls one back to make it interesting. But literally just 1 minute later, Mbappe produces this stunning long-range strike to restore the two-goal cushion and totally ice the game. Just a breathtaking succession of events. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this specific number, 58. Just take a second to let that sink in. This isn't just a tournament stat. In the grand context of global football, this number represents a massive, monumental shifting of the history books. With that spectacular long-range strike in stoppage time, Kylian Mbappe officially became France's all-time leading goal scorer, 58 international goals. His match-winning performance wasn't just crucial for getting his team those 3 points in Group I, it absolutely cemented his individual legacy at the very top of French football history. Unbelievable stuff. Looking back at the standout performers who actually executed this incredible turnaround, 3 names really lead the charge. First, obviously, is Mbappe, with his 2 goals and that historic scoring record. Second is Michael Elise, whose move to the center provided the instrumental creativity and, of course, that crucial assist to break the deadlock. And third, Bradley Barcola, who stepped up under immense pressure to score a vital goal on his World Cup debut. Honestly, it was a perfectly balanced offensive display. So just to cement the final facts here, in this Group I clash of the 2026 World Cup, France ultimately overcame Senegal 3-1. Despite a really impressive and aggressive early push from the Senegalese squad, the French team's ability to adapt tactically at halftime proved to be the absolute difference maker. Which leaves us with one final, pretty big thought. With this level of tactical adaptability from the coaching staff, combined with the historic, totally lethal firepower of Kylian Mbappe, can anyone stop France on their road to the final? That is exactly the question every other team in the tournament has to be asking themselves right now. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep these tactical lessons in mind as the rest of the tournament progresses, and I'll catch you next time.